If you like planes, military airplanes and Blender, this video is made for you. I will try recreating the F-22, so it's my own version. It's probably messier than all the ones you can find on the internet, but I'm just beginning with Blender. Right now I'm not quite beginning, I have more experience than before, but when I made this video I was clearly a beginner. And right now I can consider myself as a half beginner, because my latest project that you will see in 1 month will be lots better than this, so you can go and check it out in 1 month. This is not using the subdivision modifier that I made this plane, so it's the first mistake you can see in this video. If you want to recreate a plane or something like that, you'd better use the subdivision modifier, because it's way better, way easier, and it makes more natural shapes. So don't do like me and use just big cubes. I can fix the geometry, but right now I can't, because I applied some subdivision modifier, I think, or the just subdivided the plane, so it doesn't look quite nice right now, and the geometry is completely messy and I cannot correct that right now. I made this plane using an image that you can find on Google, so yes, it's the simplest version you can have for F-22. It doesn't work, it doesn't fly, and it just looks like the F-22 but nothing more. It doesn't have a lot of details, and that's it. I tried making some textures and other, but right now I'm better to make textures than before. I think it was my first model on my new computer, because I got a new computer that works perfectly on Blender, so it's why this model is quite better than the old ones, even if I wasn't really better than before. I do really like planes, because I like the way they fly and they move the wings up and down to move all the thing and to make it fly actually, because I think plane flies. I'm not quite sure of that, but I think this wing is actually the best part of my plane. It's the best design, because the wing is pretty accurate, but all the other parts aren't, so don't look at the middle part, especially. For the fire at the rear, because I wanted to make like it's in post-combustion, in post-fire, like with some afterburner, I found the word. I just put some particles, because I didn't knew at the time that Blender has a quick fire effect, so I just used a lot of particles and some light to shine on them and to make like if the particles were just pure fire. This is a cockpit. It was one of the most difficult parts to make. I tried using the cutting tool, but I'm not made for this tool, obviously. Then I modified the air intakes to make them more look like air intakes rather than just pure blocks, and this starts to look like a plane. I think you can start to see the shape of the F-22. We cannot make the difference between this plane and another modern airplane, I think, but you can clearly tell that this is a F version, like F-16, F-20, F-22, F-35. You can make the difference, I guess, if you know a little bit about planes. Then I added just a little rectangle inside to make the particle effect, and even the particle weren't changed. I just put some random balls and lighted them with violet light, I think. You will see the final result at the end of the video in 30 seconds. So please consider subscribing, leaving a like, especially if you want to see the next videos that will be way better than this one. But when I say way better, it will be clearly better. Like, I made a spaceship today and it's really beautiful. You should check it out if you're 1 month after the publication of this video. Thank you, and see you for the next time.